Welcome to another Minecraft LP. I am Soundmaster Matt, and I'm bringing you this LP because I've always wanted to do a Minecraft LP, and if you've viewed my channel, then you probably know that I started one previously, and that one ended up being crashed and bugged and just crapped all over. Notch apparently did not like that file very much, so it's completely dead. So I decided to do another LP. This time I have live commentary. So let's create a new world, and what we're gonna do is, well, I'm going to make a Zelda map. I'm gonna make the first game world map from Zelda from scratch with no editors, with no nothing. We're gonna do flat. Yeah, because we want as much flat area as possible. Since the first game pretty much was a single tier. So let's create a new world. Let's see what we get. So yeah, I decided about a month ago that I wanted to have a goal. Oh, this is not flat, but this does work. Okay, but I wanted to have a goal in mind, and so I started thinking about it, and I'm like, okay, well, if we, what if we created a 8-bit world? And I was all good with the idea. I just didn't know, what to do. So I continued thinking. Ooh, free cactus. And then it came to me that the Zelda 1 map is fairly simplistic. It's single tiered, so there's no elevation. Let's see what else. Single tiered, no elevation. Well, actually, there is some elevation in the back of the map, but not that bad. And it just looked like I could pull it off with relative ease. So I'm doing that one. The other choices was Link's Awakening on the Game Boy. That map looks, also plausible. A little bit more complicated, but I think it's still plausible. And what was the Super Nintendo one? Whatever the Super Nintendo one, that one looked kind of interesting too, and could be amusing. Because you can put God, some Zelda guy is gonna kill me. I can't remember what the name of the underworld place is in the Super Nintendo Zelda, but yeah, that you put in the Nether, it would be nice, and because that's all red, and so is the Nether, it would work out quite well. Okay, so here is spawn. So of course this is where we're going to want to have the first map area is right around here. Now I'm going to do this, like I said, completely legit. I'm not going to use any editors, any mods. I'm not even going to put mods on here that don't really matter. Unless someone comes up with a quote-unquote Zelda mod to make this more Zelda-ish. Then that would be the only thing. But nothing that that changes the mining aspect of the game. So, yeah. Let's see, what else to talk about? I am going to do a lot of fast forwarding. Because, well, I have to level this entire map to 64. pretty much. Each block, each screen in the Zelda map is 11 by 16. 11 tall, 16 wide. So, and I'm going to do a 1-to-1 scale. So, one block is 1 meter, 1 meter is 1 Minecraft block. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm not going to stray from that one bit. And that's going to go, here's the thing. I'm going to do the map. If I get really good reception from this, then I'm going to start adding to the map. And that includes, well, I'm definitely going to do the first room on the map. That's going to be home base, pretty much. And then when I finally get done with the map, I'll clear it out, or I'll just keep moving home base from one, room to the next, which I think is probably a little bit more appropriate. So I don't know what I'm going to use for certain things. I don't know how I'm going to do some of the landscaping issues that I've already seen, like red trees. I think wool is going to be a heavy part in my build. So I got to figure that out. I will not use peaceful. I will take my licking. Hopefully no creeper decides. I hope no creeper is an anti-Zelda fan, because that would really suck. Now, if you look on a Zelda map, and there's an interactive map online, which I'll probably link in the doobly-doobly-doo, the ground of the Zelda map is tan, a nice smooth tan. I've already come to the conclusion that I am gonna have a lot of frickin' sand, so we're gonna do sandstone. The entire ground is gonna be sandstone that I build upon. So yeah. So I guess I do need some shovels. Let's get 3 of these, and then we're going to just put 2 there, and 2 wooden shovels, which is going to be diddly squat. Alright, so let's get a couple dirt blocks here. Okay, so if this is center, where's my spawn? There's my spawn. So if this is center, okay, I said it's 16 wide. So that means I'm going to need 8 on one side, 7 on the other. So we'll do 7 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have to go up to that dirt block, and then 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So up to that dirt block. Okay. And then I need 2 more. Do. And I'm going to need 5 off of center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so those are my 4 points. Let me get this down to earth. Sandstone. Hey, perfect. Okay. I do know stone tools are better, but I'm not going to go out of my way to find stone tools. So, yeah. Now that we have some sand, let's get rid of this frickin' water. Let's get rid of that. You too. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna be doing this. I don't know how much of it is gonna be fast forward, but I do plan on doing fast forward and all that other hoo-ha and jazz, because, well, fast forwarding makes for slightly better videos than sitting here watching me dig away at a whole crap load of sand. So another question you might be asking about why did I choose the Zelda map is, well, exactly why. What made Zelda stand out other than, say, like doing a Super Mario map? Well, simple thing is Zelda is one of the few games I actually remember from my past, my younger years. So I wanted to, you know, reach out and do it. But it's more than that. I mean, you know, if you say Zelda 1, everybody can relate. Everybody knows it. Even the people who are not gamers, you know, have played Zelda 1 sometime in their lifespan. And it's just one of those games. It's an endless. I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. It's timeless. Zelda 1 was perfectly created. It spawned off so many genres, so many things. It was just very well built, very well designed, and I don't think a game like Zelda will ever happen again. Now, some of you may be asking my opinion on Zelda. And I will have to say that I have a spider, and this is not going to end well. This is not going to end well at all. So I'm just going to put my stuff away, because he's going to kill me. You were... Okay, so I have a slight... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, I am right in this spawn point. So, perfect. It has not moved my spawn. That's a good thing. Okay. So, I need to figure out how I am going to survive. Because now it is the middle of the night, I have no weapons, no tools, I can't continue digging, I have no torches, luckily I have all my wood away, and I guess I'm just gonna run for the night. Yeah, while I was out here before, I didn't see any sheep, so I couldn't make a bed, and I don't have any torches, so even if I made a bed, I didn't have anywhere I could put it without dying. So, yeah, slight technical difficulties. So I am just gonna run. Run, Rudolph. And I'll probably just run until the night is through. This creeper is probably gonna blow up. Yep. Ooh, nice launch. A little bit laggy because I'm loading up New World. So, yeah, I think Zelda has lost what it's about. Um, and the reason why I say that is because um, the Super Nintendo Zelda, um, I think, was the second. Uh, Actually, I think the Super Nintendo Zelda was the best Zelda that they've ever created. Um, and then, of course, the original. And the reason why I put the Super Nintendo above the original is because they perfected the Zelda formula in that one. If you want to include handhelds, then it'd be toss-up between the Super Nintendo and the Game Boy, Link's Awakening. Now, Link's Awakening, I remember quite well. I remember that game quite. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, I knew that was happening. Okay, and we're back in our hole. Yeah, I have memories of Link's Awakening. Countless batteries dying because of Link's Awakening. Um, I loved that game. So I guess between Link's Awakening and the Super Nintendo, we'll put tie for first, and then holy crap, there's a lot of desert here. And then I would put Zelda 1 because those two games perfected the franchise, absolutely perfected it. Now, if you look at a game like, say, oh, I don't know, Ocarina of Time. When I played Ocarina of Time, it reminded me way, way, way too much of the Super Nintendo franchise, the Super Nintendo game. It seemed identical with a few, game changes. It was, in my opinion, basically the Super Nintendo game recreated. And I'm probably gonna die again. Nope, he didn't blow up, but he's gonna blow up now. No. So I felt that Ocarina of Time, though a good game, I did enjoy it. I felt that it was too close to the Super Nintendo game. As for Season and Ages, also on the handheld, though unique with the premise of the dual game features, I think it just sealed the fact that it was another Super Nintendo clone. In one, you're going to this underworld region, which was surprisingly like the Super Nintendo. That was Seasons, and then Ages, you were going back in time, which is Ocarina of Time. The problem I had with it was, again, it just felt way too Super Nintendo. And it's like, yeah, you stepped up your game, you mastered the franchise here, but I don't see where you're going with it. I don't see, you building something new. I mean, now they are kind of pushing for different, and I haven't really played a lot of the new ones. Wind Waker, Minish Cap, Four Swords. Pretty much anything that came after the N64, I haven't really played. Now, Majora's Mask, I've attempted. And never actually completed, so I will stay silent on Majora's Mask. Which probably people are going, that's the one you wanted to play. That's the one that beat out whatever. Sorry, I haven't played it. The last Zelda game I played was Ocarina of Time. When I did have my 64. I don't have a console anymore, actually. I have 2 dead PlayStation 2s, or actually, well, one almost works. Ow. I got shot in my head. Move it. But yeah, I have two dead PlayStations. One kind of works. You have to fiddle with the power cord in order to get it to work. But there's no Zelda on the PlayStation. All right, so sun's starting to come out finally. Well, I am gonna have a whole lot of world to look at with my Minotaur and see exactly what's going on. So yeah. If you have any questions about what I think about certain things, or how do you if you have suggestions on how I should build certain things, let me know. I think the man in the cave, the store guys and all them other NPCs, if you want to call them that, I think I'm gonna do with pictures. I'm gonna use the pictures and modify that to create the people. I think that'll work. Alright, so I'm going to drown myself. So I'm going to go for a nice water walk, which I do not suggest you can do unless you're Jesus and you can just walk on water. Because this is not the ideal formula. For that simple reason right there. Drowning is a high concern when you try to walk at the bottom of the ocean. So I'm going to end this episode here. It's going to be a little bit long. You can see my Audacity is reading about 22 minutes. So it's going to be a little bit long, but this is going to be the intro video. So when we come back, I'm going to find some sheep. I'm going to make a bed. I'm going to make a little house maybe on a prairie. And then I'm going to finish grid number 8-1, which is the starting area of Zelda. Zelda starts in grid 8-1. So yeah, when we come back, we will be doing grid 8-1, and I'll see you then.